Hey everyone, welcome back into Mid Morning. So if you were joining us from before the break, Mr. Kabir Karriem is in studio with me this morning. And guys, look, he has been elected to lead the Mississippi Legislature Black Caucus. Mr. Kabir, what did that mean to you when you were elected for that?
You know, it's truly an honor to be recognized by your peers to lead such a prestigious caucus. The caucus started in 1976, and the purpose of the caucus is to speak to those issues that are germane to people of color, particularly the African American community and underserved communities. You know, there's 1.1 million black folks here in the state of Mississippi, and we are their voice at the Capitol.
Now, talk to me about what issues do you already see for African Americans in Mississippi?
Well, you know, it's a lot of uncertainty coming from Washington with over 40% of our state budget dependent on federal dollars.
Okay.
So we really don't know what to expect. Our main goal right now is to inform, keep the public with the wealth of information so they can make an informed decision about policies and legislation that'll be coming down the pike that possibly could affect their pocketbooks and their livelihood.
Now, you know, we always hear the state representatives are the ones who really play such a big role. And if you have an issue, go to those state representatives. If someone has an issue, how do you recommend them to actually get out and come to you or come to any of their other state representatives?
Well, you know, I'm a little different than most legislators because I'm in the heart of the community every day with Helen's Kitchen. So if I'm not in Jackson, you can always find me at Helen's Kitchen. But to contact your state representative, contact them on social media. Their phone numbers are posted, or you can just write a letter to the Capitol and they'll get that information. But you have to stay connected to your legislator so you'll know what's going on, or let them advocate for that particular issue that you want them to advocate for.
And Mr. Kabir, I just feel like personally from interviews we've done, your character just speaks volumes. You know, looking at, as a young person looking up to you, what would you encourage them to do if they're wanting to get into this or be an advocate also for African American communities?
That's a great question, but get involved on the local level.
Okay.
Get involved at your city council meetings. Get involved with organizations that are connected to government. And like me, I'm looking for pages during the legislative session. Let me mentor you. Just know and be abreast of the issues that are going on and want to get involved. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big. We have a lot of work to do, and we're looking for folks to help.
Now, we talked about before we went to the break, your mother and your brother really pushed you to get into politics. I guess talk to me just about your career and maybe one of the biggest lessons that you've learned in politics.
Well, look, I've been around a while now. I started out as a member of the Industrial Development Board here in Lowndes County that brought in all that industry. I went over to become a city councilman where I served the people of Ward 5 for 2 terms.
Okay.
And this is my 3rd term in the legislature. It's been quite an experience. No matter how far you go, it's always a learning process.
Okay.
And look, you have to love people to serve them. And you have to be willing to listen to what's going on and do what you can. And if you don't know, say you don't know. But together we can find the answer to that particular issue, and that's how I try to serve.
Now, was there a job that you've had that was your favorite out of all of those, from city council to doing what you're doing now?
Well, all of it was a learning experience,
Okay.
and I'm still learning. You know, you never get too old to learn. And I don't really have a favorite, but I do enjoy serving this community and trying to make it better, and hopefully I will make the District 41 seat a little bit better than how I found it.
Well, Mr. Kabir, thank you so much for joining me. And I want to say congratulations on this achievement. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And I'm glad to have you right here in Columbus.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I thank all my constituents for their support. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, you can stay with us after the break. We'll be right back.